Okay, I want to start by looking at the CFA real quick just to answer any questions. So the first one, all you had to do was distribute. There was nothing else you could do. This is one that many people made a mistake on because you made it equals or you divided by 2. And you can't. You cannot divide by 2 or set it equal to anything. That math doesn't work. Okay, the next one you had to distribute the -5 and solve from there. So just watch as I go. I did do 2 steps at once next. I added 5x to both sides and I added 35 to both sides. And then solve for x. And it turns out that x is -1. For the next problem, you had to subtract the 4x from both sides. And then that left you with a -y. So you needed to divide everything by -1, which changed the signs of every term. And it also changed the sign of the inequality. So it had to go from greater than to less than. Okay, the next one is a stat problem in your calculator. Some of you rounded incorrectly, but most of us got that right. So that was good. Okay, for the next one, you plug in 1,000 in for C of n and solve for n. And then lastly, you plug in 20 for n and solve for C of n. So those two were fairly simple. Okay, you have to solve this for y. So subtract 6x from both sides. Then divide by -3. So y equals 2x minus 7. Put a dot at -7, a slope of 2. And connect the dots. Okay, I did this one a little bit different. I found the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So the x-intercept is 5. And the y-intercept was 6. So I put a dot at 5 and I put a dot at 6. I connected them with a dotted line because it is less than and not equal to. And I shaded below because y is less than. So that was just a quick way for me to do number 7. Okay, for this one, first you have to graph the original line. So put a dot at 5 and a slope of +2. Connect the dots. Okay, then I just took a couple of the ordered pairs and switched them. So I took the ordered pair -3, -1, and I took the ordered pair 0, 5, and I switched the ordered pairs and connected the dots. That's an inverse. Okay, algebraically, so x equals 1/3 y minus 2, add 2 to both sides. X plus 2 equals 1/3 y, multiply by 3 over 1. 3x plus 6. Okay, you could also do that in your calculator. You could also put this into y equals, get some x's and some y's, split them and put the y's in L1, the x's in L2, and do a stat. You would have gotten the same answer. Both would have worked. Okay, so we're right here. Okay, next, number 13. That is a function. So, it's not, not a function, because it has x that repeats. So it is not a function because x repeats. Okay, so next, for the domain, we have to start at the right to the left, so -4 to 2. So that would be -4 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 2. And the range would be -6 to 3. They're all closed dots or solid lines, so they're all brackets and equal to signs. Okay, remember you always have to go from least to greatest. Always from least to greatest. Okay, On number 13, write the equation. So find the y-intercept, which is 7, and find the slope, which is negative 3x, or sorry, negative 3. So the slope is negative 3, the y-intercept is 7. Okay, last, y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. That is the point slope form. That's all I needed, okay? So this y and this x don't change. They're still a y and still an x. So minus negative 8 is plus 8. Negative 3/5 is the slope. And minus 2 is goes with the x. So that is the answer there. Okay, so I hope that you are ready, have done your review, you've looked over these, you know all the answers, and you're ready for the test tomorrow.